Hello, I'm Sarah from Turn Back Time, and it's day 30. So wait for it, we're halfway there. I made it a whole month, and you have too, either doing this diet alongside me or listening to this podcast while considering whether to tackle this diet. 1 whole month. In one way, it's exciting to already be halfway there. In another, it's like, no, slow down. I haven't lost enough yet. But in truth, the changes are so massive inside and out. And if someone had told me I could lose 8 pounds in weight and take my waist from a 37 to a 31 in 4 weeks, while eating like a horse and hardly doing any exercise, I would have laughed at them. If someone had told me that I could not eat any sugar for a month, I would also probably have laughed at them. But I'm now fitting into all my once tight clothing, and I'm eagerly anticipating a huge shopping spree at the end of the 60 days. I'm going to get a whole new wardrobe. I'm no longer having to search the cupboards for fat-covering items of clothing or take off my tighter t-shirts before leaving the house. I just feel so much more comfortable in my own skin, which is a relief. My weight is back to dropping again, but in smaller increments. It seems to be a uniform 0.2 of a pound each day, 1/10 of a kilo. I suppose it's now more in line with that normal expected loss of £1 to £2 a week. Today, for the first time ever, I dropped 1/4 of an inch off my right upper arm. And that is worthy of a fanfare, because that's the first time the arm measurements have moved in the whole month. I think the bingo wings are like the hostages in this whole affair. If I fall off the diet, I'm stuck with them forever. If you have the chance, go and get yourself a firm elastic band from a gym or a sports shop and use it to do upper arm exercises, because I believe that's what's finally pulling mine in. Leslie Sansone on YouTube incorporates the upper body exercises into her eye-walking routine. They're not hard, and they're definitely shaping me. My biceps are stunning. Just ignore all that underneath bit for now. I really wish it was possible too to look inside the body to see what's going on there, because most of my measurements are not budging now. So whatever is dropping off is dropping from the inside. Today, I wanted to talk about cholesterol, because as I've been going through this diet, a few people have said to me, "You can't eat that many eggs. What about the cholesterol?" Well, cholesterol is a bipolar subject. It's like a Jekyll and Hyde. There's good cholesterol and there's bad. I'm not sure everyone knows this, because we were all raised in an era with everyone worrying about their high cholesterol. But one is called high-density lipoprotein, or HDL, and one is called low-density lipoprotein, or LDL. I have to admit I can never get my head around which one's the good one and which is the bad. So I have to remember it as like ACE is high, and high is good. High spirits, high hopes, high weight loss. Go for high. WebMD describes it and says that unlike what we expect something low in the body to be good and something high to be bad. But high HDL cholesterol is the good thing for the body, whereas the low is the bad. The HDL lipoprotein actually removes the low cholesterol, the LDL, from the body and reduces the chance of heart disease or a stroke. It even scrubs the walls of blood vessels clean. It absorbs the low cholesterol in the blood and it takes it to the liver for filtering and elimination. A high level of HDL cholesterol is good. We do need high cholesterol. It builds our cells. It's the low density, so think thick cholesterol, which builds up in our blood vessels and narrows them so that we end up with constricted blood flow. And then we're at immense risk of a stroke from a stuck clot. They use statins to tackle too much low cholesterol, but they're dangerous. They screw up the metabolism. They interfere with that strangely named CoQ10, which the heart hugely needs. So they may cause heart attacks on their own. So the safe way to get your cholesterol in order is exactly what we've been doing all along. Combat obesity by bringing down your blood sugar level. Also exercise. Even just 1 hour a week of an exercise which gets your blood pumping and makes you sweat, lowers the triglycerides in your body which is the most common type of fat. So what food makes low cholesterol, the bad cholesterol? Trans and saturated fats, processed food, fatty meat, sweets, cakes, margarine, seed oils, smoking, too much alcohol. Try not to go over 1 or 2 drinks a day. One thing to note for men, if you're on testosterone patches, it will lower your good cholesterol. It really is better to tackle a low testosterone level with sleep, exercise, and testosterone boosting foods, which also happen to be good cholesterol boosting foods. So if you want heaps of the good cholesterol in your body and higher testosterone for men, you need to eat avocado, nuts, oatmeal, antioxidant fruit and veg, so the deeper the colour, the more antioxidant they carry, plus chicken, olive oil and fish, especially salmon. As for those much maligned eggs, well, according to a study on the National Institutes of Health, egg yolk contains good cholesterol. In studies, it was shown to increase HDL and lower LDL. Someone didn't want you to eat those eggs. But make sure they come from happy chickens. So eliminating the seed oils and eating the eggs is the way to healthy cholesterol. Avocados are also extremely useful to boost good cholesterol. Bizarrely, they contain no cholesterol themselves, but they're stacked with fibre, potassium, magnesium, and a clutch of essential vitamins. I'm eating it every day now, got it stuck on the fridge. Funny how we were told to stay away from that too, told it would make us fat. But those avocado chocolate brownies really are healthy. If you go for a cholesterol test at the doctor, you might not understand the results. So here's a handy checker. HDL needs to be below 60. LDL needs to be below 100. And the two added together should not be above 200. Be aware that studies have shown it takes 5 weeks for eating well and exercising to lower LDL. So we may not be there yet, but we're setting all the factors in place. It also shows why you can't go back after starting this. It takes 5 weeks to start sorting the cholesterol, and it takes a week to reboot the metabolism. If you do a few days and then indulge in the bad stuff and then start again on a regular basis, it's not actually improving anything. You have to get on the path and stay there. We can do this. Come on. 2nd month coming up.